Hello, and welcome to the second round. Let's apologize to my opponent because I did not notice we were live. He replies with no problem, so need someone asking questions as well. So we have a pretty decent hand, like Elspeth might be pretty good. Our opponent also lost his very first round, so that might tell us something. Well, obviously, cancel here, fetch first, get a plateau, play sword. Like, this opening is pretty sick, by the way. Sword of Fire and Ice, birds into Sword of Fire and Ice is pretty strong, unless he has removal, of course, which is all possible. He has a chalice for one. He might be Reanimator, by the way, because our last round opponent, even though he was the colors, we didn't see him having any of that. I just made an error of not playing the Signet. So we deal 2 damage there, draw myself an extra card. It's an Ajani. Yeah, we fucked up, we could have played the Signet, but we didn't. And then next turn we would have had 5 mana to play with. 6 even, if you count the burst, of course. But and then I could also cast Ajani. At this point I can't. I mean, Sword of Fire and Ice is pretty good though. Does he have the removal for it here? He does. So that's fine. If he has to use Beast Within on that, we're happy. Our hand is pretty strong, so actually did myself 2 damage too much there as well. Holy shit, I'm playing so bad. Gotta focus. So my opponent has 5 mana. Let's see what he finally brings out. We have 6 power in play, we have Ajani, we have Elspeth. I think I wanna lead with Ajani next turn, then run out Elspeth. In case he plays something really sick, I obviously go Fate's Feathers on it. It's a Genesis, so no biggie, just tap it down. So white, cancel, control U, undo, thank you. Get a white, play Johnny. Oh, he doesn't tap it. Seriously? What am I doing with my life? I thought he tapped it as well. I should have attacked that and then pinged it. Wow, so bad. I really need to man up and learn to play again, apparently. I'm making so many errors. And even single error is too much, to be honest. If he attacks here, I'm double blocking. Am I? He then trades for the Legionnaire. Yeah, that's fine. Even if he has removal, then a Johnny can become removal for Genesis. Garruk Wildspeaker. Interesting. So we obviously Oblivion Ring that, right? We can't play Oblivion Ring and Elspeth. We can play Oblivion Ring and Fate's Feathers. Um, yeah, okay, that's fine. We can actually kill the Garrick here anyway. So let's just do that. This is obviously overkill. Combat damage, yes. Okay, me face. Let's keep his black tapped. And let's end the turn. 7, is this right? Okay. He has a power stone. So we obviously keep that tapped now. Or we kill that. Questions. We can stomp power it, I guess. So you can see that did get lucky there, I feel like, with the draws. So he does run some artifacts, but only 2, so it's not enough to sideboard it in. We did see some creatures, but it seems like he's green-black ramp somehow. I think my main deck should suit up against that good enough. Maybe wanting Parallax Wave though. Question is, what would you remove for that? Maybe the Thornscape. It kills artifacts. Flees main land, even though we're the aggressors. No. Gideon. Let's cut the Bloodbraid here. Keep in the wave. Oh wow, what a terrible hand. Turn. Well, no, we can turn 4 Gideon. I guess is good. Questions. Do I turn to Fleece main? I think I do. Especially now. It's a pretty good card. A 4/4 hexproof indestructible. We actually took away some of his cards, didn't we? Well, I mean, like we got the Avenger and stuff. Green Sun's in it for 2. What is this gonna be? Wow. Brutal. That is brutal. So I think we Gideon kill that. Depending on what he does here. He has 8, 9 mana on turn 4. Fucking rough fellas. Destroy target non-land permanent. Yep, that's fine. Wow. So we obviously kill the rough fellas here with Gideon. Because he's just too strong. We're miles behind here. He has double Planeswalker. We have to try to kill Frasca, which I don't see happening. Unless I get Oblivion Ring or Fate's Feathers here. Or maybe even Parallax Wave. Nah, I can't even remove the Caryatid because that's hexproof. Yeah, this discard. Yep. That only says combat damage, so it still dies if I attack it. Interesting. So yeah, he's green ramp as expected. But some pretty sick cards. Attacks Gideon. Gideon tries for Fresca, he blocks. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Really? Blocks with the beast, I guess. Yep. What a game. Maybe I'm running too much land, like I seem to get flooded every single time. Like out of the 12 cards here, I got 6 lands and 6 cards, and I only run 17. So it seems about normal though. So yeah, Solemn generate another token here, I guess. He pluses this, and then kills my entire board if I does. I mean, if I ignore it, I can go for the face for a bunch. So we drop Path to Exile here. Oh, it does kill that. Okay. That's actually in my favor, I think. Because we pet this shit. He should have plussed it. We attack Garruk and kill it. And then we have pretty good cards in play. Next turn I have 2 7/7s. And he has like 1 card in hand. Which does seem to be pretty huge. Okay, it's pretty nuts. How much Annihilator does this have? 4? Yeah, let's concede this. So he definitely is the ramp. And the late game, so I have to go for more early game, I think. I do think we want the Ancient Grudge now. Kami isn't gonna do anything. Ancient Grudge is so reactive though. We already have these two. We're wanting the Firebolt over what? Basically need all those for removal. Maybe not the Viper, it's too slow. Consider this a 4-drop. Yeah, okay. Let's try it. Let's hope not to lose here. Signet into Ajani. I would not like to mulligan. And I played the wrong land again. So at least let me draw a land here, please. Like, I keep getting flooded in all the other games, so it would be a bit ironic if I don't draw land here. And I don't. Because that's how life works, huh? Even if I draw land like in 2 turns, I still think I'm golden just because he didn't have an accelerant here. Sylvan Library is a good card though. But once I do draw land, my 2 planeswalkers should take over the game. He didn't take any extra cards at this point. Yeah, if I could drop a Johnny there and keep something tapped down. Come on. Okay, I need to draw land right now. There it is. I'm gonna keep this behind to keep this there. But stuff like a Johnny, Elspeth, Path to Exile should be able to take over the game pretty soonish. Elspeth and Johnny do work together. So he goes up to 5. Doesn't do anything. Oh, he does do something. Oh, it's an artifact. So he kills this. Yep. I think that's the correct choice. Like, it's not gonna turn out as he wanted to, but I think it's the better choice. So did steal him from a mana there, and the black one. But the main issue I'm having here is that I'm still stuck on mana. I do have 2 planeswalkers in play, and a Path of Exile in hand, and a Parallax Wave. He obviously attacks the Ajani, I block it. There's no point in not attacking for him. There's no downside, that's what I mean. The question is, do I keep the Acidic Slime tapped or the Elves? It seems that he has enough mana anyway, so... Guess this answers my question. So the answer is the Elf. Because blocking here will be fine. Like block, block. Well, then I have no longer a Better Skull. So maybe that wasn't fine. Maybe I should have tapped on the Acidic Slime. Well, no, because it can't kill any of these. It all depends on what he's attacking anyway. He is making every single land drop. He missed 2. Then next turn Parallax Wave should be able to take over the game. Yeah, if he attacks with these 2 and a Johnny, I'm just gonna block the Genesis and let the Better Skull do whatever. Okay, that's a good one. But my play still remains the same. What does he have here? Oh, so he got that card, huh? So he can't monsters it yet. Still think we keep the L stepped. Parallax Wave is just a rescue card here. It protects my planeswalkers. Fading makes me sacrifice it, right? Sacrifice it, okay. Because if I don't sacrifice it, with Elspeth, that would be pretty sick. If you have Eternal Witness, this is a pretty good combo as well, by the way. But I don't. It's pretty annoying that I am going into the late game against this guy, because it seems his deck is miles stronger than mine in the late game. And actually, if I were him, yeah, I would have drawn like so many extra cards already, just because you could. So he's gonna he's going for the mana acceleration. So he's gonna attack with both of these. I'm just gonna wave Genesis. Do I want to wave both? Like waving the slime wouldn't be fine. Ah, that rhymes. So here comes, yeah, the World Eater. Okay, I can decide on what to do with that on my turn. I think I do want to wave it. And I think I wave the Deep Shadow as well. That gives me 2 turns. So now these two are removed for 3 turns. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancel, cause fucking signets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 next turn if I don't keep this step down. I have to. And then we can start making everything indestructible. I think I will sacrifice Elspeth just to have everything indestructible. It's gonna be pretty good. Especially with Avenger. So he has to try to get rid of Elspeth right now. Oh, he has the thingy, the Frasca, and he needed a Sylvan for it. Oh no. He actually has another sick card. And he goes for the Barrow Skull. Really? That seems like an error. He even attacks a Johnny Vengeance here. Yeah, I'm gonna let that happen. So we make everything indestructible. We our man is short again. But we can kill the elves finally. Johnny is gonna die unless I do something about it. Question is, do I even want it to die? Do I even care if it dies? I don't think I do. But we are in a pickle here. Especially with these two behind us. And not having... I think if we get an extra land, we're good. But we need the 7th land badly. I think I'll let the Agena die and let the wave live another turn. I can also Pato exile my own creature to get land if I want it. If I desperately need it. There's 12 out of 26. I can survive an extra turn. I can wave this, these two come back, keep this tapped, because it has trample. Yeah, that's fine. Because Volt Eater, and that doesn't have trample, neither does this. So I'm fine with waving this here. Then they all come back. Oh, it still has trample, of course. So I need to draw land here. God damn it, why did I forget that? Did draw land though. Man, I'm playing so badly. I'm not even sure if I'll upload this, just with the amount of mistakes I'm making. But this does stop him for a while. Because they're all indestructible, baby. Oh, 1 indestructibles. And I'm at 21, so I can actually afford to take some damage. Even Avenger, or whatever he has, that's brutal. He's not gonna kill this because of indestructibility. Monstrosity doesn't do anything either. It does become huge, but... I don't want to kill this. Like, I really don't care. I don't want to kill any of them. I'll just take one. What does he have here? A Garruk. Okay. We can kill that. Okay. Okay. Birds of Paradise is not a card I want, but I'm gonna cast it just because I can pot it. And I basically need to attack with all 6 on the Garruk. He's probably gonna let it go through here. Yeah, the reason why I did that is because I have to get lands. And I had to get rid of the Garruk. Well, you might say, well, you don't really have to get rid of the Garruk, and that's true. Like, there's no necessity to it. I still feel like I'm obliged to. With full prime is gonna be an issue because it can kill a land, or at least kill... No, it can't. Why didn't I kill this? Does nothing. He has the card. Oh, green sends on it for 8. What was there for 8 that I saw? Was there anything for 8 that I saw? No, apparently there isn't. And he conceded. So we won. And I'll see you guys for the last round.